R.I.P. to Mackenzie Banzek, who passed away unexpectedly. Great person, did a lot of great things for the community. My prayers and thoughts goes out to her family. Rest in heaven. And the shock around the world, global icon, NBA great, Kobe Bryant passed away yesterday in a helicopter crash, along with his daughter Gianna. There was a total of 9 people on the helicopter. My prayers and condolences goes out to those families. Kobe was one of the greatest basketball players ever, and he was doing things off the court. Won an Oscar, became an author, and also a business mogul. Kobe made the smoothest transition as an athlete that I ever seen. Good father and family man, and it seemed like after basketball, Kobe was starting to open up about himself and his family. He will truly be missed. Rest in heaven, Kobe and Gianna and the other 7 people that passed away in a helicopter crash. Former WBC champ Shawn Porter was very critical of Terrence Crawford's last performance. See, what I don't get is he's real critical of Terrence Crawford's last performance, but he won't get in the ring with him. Furthermore, he didn't even watch the fight. He said, why didn't Terrence Crawford start off as southpaw? People who watched the fight knew Terrence Crawford started off as southpaw. Then he went orthodox, and that's when he took Kavaliauskas out.
Hey, if Terrence Crawford wants to come have some fun, any of those guys out there want to come have some fun, you got to come on our side of the fence.
Here we go again, my side of the street. Shawn Porter said the PBC side of the street is where all the fun is. If Terrence Crawford wants to fight, he has to come to his street. But his dad's singing a different story. His dad's saying the PBC gave him the green light to make a Terrence Crawford fight, which will be on Terrence Crawford's side of the street. These guys continue to contradict themselves. Also, Shawn Porter continues to criticize Terrence Crawford. It said he shouldn't be in a competitive fight with a guy like that. A guy like that would be Aegis Kavaliauskas. Let's look at Kavaliauskas' record before he fought Terrence Crawford. Aegis Kavaliauskas' record was 21-0 with 17 knockouts. Knockout percentage was high 77%. Shawn Porter's knockout ratio is 50%. Udonis Ugas is 39%. As soon as Shawn Porter said Terrence Crawford should not be in competitive fights with a fighter like that, Mark Kriegel says, what you mean? Kavaliauskas is a good fighter. Shawn Porter says he proves he's a good fighter, but he's unknown. Obviously, Shawn Porter doesn't look in his own backyard. Oh, what they say. I mean, their side of the street they don't look at. They've been set up with cherry picks lately, and they've been struggling. He obviously missed the Danny Garcia-Ivan Redkach fight. Even though Danny Garcia won every round, he didn't look so hot. Also, in this interview, Shawn Porter says he wants 2 fights. This is the only 2 fights he's looking for, is Errol Spence or Manny Pacquiao. Mark Kriegel straight up asked him, what about Terrence Crawford? Shawn Porter's reply was, well, we'll talk about that later. I told y'all, Kenny Porter is pushing this fight. Shawn Porter does not want any smoke, neither does any of the PBC welterweights. You see how Danny Garcia looked Saturday night? These guys simply don't want it. These guys continue to badmouth Terrence Crawford, and they won't even fight him. You know what? Let's forget about Terrence Crawford. These guys won't even fight Kavaliauskas. At the end of the day, Shawn Porter makes a lot of excuses. He's on a duck sauce like the rest of the PBC welterweights. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Jay Beasy. Subscribe to the channel. I'm gone.